Right now, something fascinating is happening quietly in the background of crypto. While most people are watching prices and charts, something much bigger is evolving under the surface. Smart contracts, the basic building blocks of blockchain, are starting to think. And no, that's not science fiction. That's the beginning of a new phase where code doesn't just follow rules, it starts making decisions. We call them AI agents. They're not robots or voices. They're digital brains that live on-chain, capable of observing, reacting, and learning. And they might completely change what a blockchain even is. Let's start simple. A smart contract today is like a calculator. You give it input, it gives you output. Perfectly reliable, but totally dumb. It can't think, it can't adapt, and it doesn't understand context. Now imagine if it could. Imagine a smart contract that could read market data, predict outcomes, or optimize trades automatically without waiting for you to press a button. That's what AI agents bring to crypto. They turn automation into intelligence. Instead of if X, then Y, you get if X and Z is trending and volume is rising, then maybe do Y or wait for a better moment. That's adaptive code. That's evolution. This changes everything. Because it means blockchain stops being just a system of rules. It becomes a system that learns. Think about what that means for finance. DeFi protocols that automatically adjust interest rates based on real-world demand. Trading bots that coordinate on-chain, learning from each other's mistakes. Governance systems that analyze voter behavior and adjust incentives dynamically. In short, markets that manage themselves. That's not a dream anymore. Projects like Fetch.ai, Autonolas, SingularityNET, and Bittensor are already experimenting with it. They're building frameworks where these AI agents can operate autonomously, on-chain, transparently, without a central authority. And the reason this matters is simple. AI in Web 2 belongs to companies. AI in Web 3 belongs to networks. That's a revolution in ownership. In traditional systems, AI is a black box. You don't know what it does or why it decides what it decides. But in crypto, AI can live inside transparent smart contracts. You can audit its logic, trace its behavior, and even vote on how it evolves. That combination, AI's intelligence plus blockchain's transparency, could be the most powerful pairing in digital history. It's like giving money a brain. Imagine a wallet that automatically allocates your funds across DeFi platforms, balances your risk, and learns your preferences over time. It's not just automation, it's personalization. Imagine DAOs where decision-making isn't just democratic, but optimized by data, where proposals are filtered by AI models that understand context, detect spam, and highlight what really matters. That's what AI on-chain can do. But this also raises a big question. What happens when code becomes too smart? What happens when a system doesn't just follow orders, it questions them? Because the moment contracts can make choices, they can also make mistakes. That introduces risk, new kinds of risk. An AI agent could misread data, get manipulated, or be exploited by another AI. It could drain liquidity, misprice assets, or trigger a cascade of wrong decisions. That's why decentralization becomes even more important. The smarter the system, the more distributed it needs to be. Blockchain provides that safety layer, a shared memory that no single entity can rewrite. That's how we make intelligence accountable. Without blockchain, AI becomes powerful but untraceable. With blockchain, it becomes powerful and transparent. That's the difference between control and chaos. Here's where it gets interesting. AI agents can also communicate with each other. They can trade information, data, or even liquidity. They can compete or cooperate, all inside a shared on-chain environment. It's like an economy of digital minds. Each agent has a role. Some manage liquidity, others predict trends, others maintain data integrity. Together, they create a living market. And that market evolves on its own. This is what makes AI crypto so different from traditional AI. In Web 2, one company trains one model for one purpose. In Web 3, thousands of agents train themselves collectively, each rewarded for the value they provide to the network. That's what Bittensor does. It's like a decentralized brain where every neuron is owned by someone and every contribution earns rewards. The smarter the network gets, the more valuable it becomes. We're basically watching the early stages of digital evolution, not biological, but algorithmic. Now let's talk about markets, because this shift will change how liquidity itself behaves. Today, liquidity is reactive. It follows human behavior, greed, fear, emotion. But AI agents operate 24/7, unemotional, data-driven. Once they dominate on-chain activity, the market stops being purely human. It becomes hybrid, half emotional, half logical, half chaos, half algorithm. That might sound scary, but it's not. It's inevitable. Because markets are already run by machines, we just don't see it. High-frequency trading, bots, algorithms, they dominate Wall Street. The difference is, they're hidden. On-chain AI brings them into the open. You can see what they do, when they do it, and how they impact liquidity. That transparency is what will make the next generation of financial systems actually trustworthy. But let's think bigger, because this isn't just about trading or finance. AI agents can transform everything that needs decision-making, supply chains, healthcare, even energy grids. Imagine energy networks where AI agents buy and sell electricity in real time based on demand. Or logistics systems where every shipment negotiates its own route. Or insurance systems that process claims instantly using verified on-chain data. That's where this is heading. A world where code becomes coordination. And the foundation of that world is already being built, one agent at a time. So what does this mean for investors? It means AI tokens aren't just hype anymore. They're a glimpse into the next layer of the crypto stack. Just like DeFi turned money into code, AI will turn code into intelligence. That means value won't just come from token supply or hype. It will come from contribution, from how much real intelligence a network can generate, share, and improve. That's why projects like SingularityNET and Bittensor aren't just tokens, they're ecosystems, each with agents, incentives, and continuous learning loops. When you buy an AI token, you're not buying a company. You're buying a share of an evolving digital mind. But let's stay real. Not every AI project is the future. Just like the 2017 ICO boom, most of them will fade. Only the ones that combine real AI with real blockchain utility will survive. That means transparency, verifiable data, and decentralized governance. If a project doesn't have those, it's just marketing. So the smart move is to watch where the intelligence lives. Does it actually run on-chain? Does it produce real value? Or is it just using AI as a buzzword to sell tokens? Because in every hype cycle, truth wins last. And in this one, truth will be measured in on-chain data. There's something poetic about this evolution. For years, people said blockchains were trust machines. Now they're becoming thinking machines. They're still neutral, still transparent, but now they're capable of adaptation. When that happens, the line between finance and intelligence disappears. Markets will not just move, they'll learn. Smart contracts will not just execute, they'll understand. And every transaction, every block, every decision will make the network itself smarter. That's how the Internet of Value becomes the Internet of Minds. We're not there yet. This is still early. But the direction is clear. AI will not replace crypto. It will merge with it. Because crypto gives AI something it never had, accountability. And AI gives crypto something it always lacked, intuition. Together, they form a system that's faster, smarter, and more resilient than anything before it. A global machine that doesn't just record value, but actively optimizes it. The blockchain will stop being just a ledger. It will become a nervous system. A living network, learning, adapting, and evolving with every transaction. That's where we're heading. Not toward chaos, not toward control, but toward coordination. AI agents on-chain are the next evolution of human systems, built by us, but not limited by us. And the most amazing part? We'll be able to watch it learn in real time. Because for the first time in history, intelligence will be open source. Not locked inside a company, not owned by a billionaire, but shared, verified, and powered by everyone. That's the promise of AI on-chain. That's the next frontier. The future isn't coming. It's already writing itself, one block at a time.